Yeah, change where the camera's at. I think we're gonna go with that. Oh, look at this. People just know now. People just know. I haven't even sent out the link. I haven't even sent out the link and people know. Gotta send it out to my people still. Come on. Oh, look at this! Let's go. All right, come on. Let me know who's here. Let me know who's here. Hey, this just showed up. I didn't even pick this. Charlie's here. Charlie wants to see the Jets play. We got something fun in store. We got something fun in store. I'll allow a couple more minutes, but the promptness out of the crew. I was live, and then there's my people. There's my people. One thing Madden's got going for it compared to other video games, 2K, basketball's got it going too. Oh, Mikey, he learned how to comment. Mike, I think we might need more than 18. I think we need more than 18. And I hope that, you know what type of cookies I had recently? The double stuffed vanilla Oreos. I was watching this. I watched this health nut guy, this doctor Paul Saladino on Twitter, and he was talking about all the negative effects and additives and addictive substances in Oreos. And while I was scarfing that down, I mean, you can only be so perfect. Sue me. I'm gonna have some Oreos. I'm gonna have some Oreos. Come on. Jones, you gotta talk to my dude Nate. My dude Nate, he's got almost a crush on Big Justice. Is it Big Justice or AJ? Either one. He's got a thing for them both. Here we go. I'd say we get. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I'd say we get it rolling. Wow, Maddie. Do you see the people that you rub elbows with while you're saving lives at a hospital? I'm doing this. Different strokes. Some people end up in different places in life. But hey, I'm glad you're watching. Maddie, I miss you. I hope DC treated you well, and I can't wait for you to be full-time MD. We need a little brain power in the stream anyway, so you're welcome. I think we got enough people to introduce what we're doing here. So this is tea time. I am Tony Murr, your host, and we're doing something a little bit different and getting really into what I want to be doing here. So there's a couple shout outs that I have to give at first. So-called friends. I was supposed to have 2 special guests tonight. You might have seen the tweets. 2 special guests tonight. Two former guests. People would have loved to see them. Jake from the Bentley Boys Sing-Along and Lil Stevie smacking his ass till Kingdom Come. Both canceled on me last minute. For reasons I won't get into. They could be this reason, they could be that reason. None of them are good. Nonetheless, I got 2 special guests either way. 2 last-minute fill-ins. So, here's what we're doing. I ain't even playing this game. There we go. I'm not even playing this game. We're getting into whose reason was worse? Stevie's, of course. Why'd you ask? The reason why I want to do this, I do like the challenges. I like eating 8 hot dogs in an hour, but I really want to be broadcasting. I want to bring some fun to the broadcast booth. Not something that you're not getting from a Joe Buck type, from a Troy Aikman, from a Scott Van Pelt. You're not getting that here. You're getting something different. So Tony Murr is going to be in charge of the broadcast of this Madden game. And who is it going to be played with, you ask? Who is it going to be played with? We got 2 special guests. Let me go get the first one. It's me, Spongebob SquarePants, and I am just super happy to be on this stream, guys. Tony Murray, he calls me up last minute, and I take this job as seriously as I do at the, I can't remember the place that I work, at the, oh my god, well, I put the same amount of effort into this as I would make a Krabby Patty, and I just want everyone to make everyone happy, and I wish my opponent good luck. SpongeBob SquarePants. How's it going, everyone? It's Paulie Walnuts here. I do this shit for Tone every day because this shit's for the family. I don't know what that fucking Spongebob kid's been doing around here, but he ain't got shit. I know that. And I'll find him in a fucking ditch if he ever tries to beat me. So, let's see where this one goes. This is Paulie Walnuts.
Selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small minutes don't come around, they don't survive my radius.
But don't forget who your main man is. Why you show up every Tuesday night. It could be Paulie Walnuts. It could be Drake for all that matter. You come for this guy. It's Tony Murr. It's Tony Murr. So here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. Paulie Walnuts, he's on the Patriots. Spongebob, he's on the Jets. I'm going to be commenting on the game, and we're going to pull Paulie and Spongebob in every once in a while to get some mid-time interviews. So that's what we're doing here. I love that. I love who's here. Let's have some real fun tonight. Thank you. I think we'll go with 4. I think we'll go with 4 minutes. 6 minutes a little too much. 6 minutes a little too much. Let's go with 4. We're taking this to Gillette on a clear, sunny day in November. Welcome, folks. It is Tony Murr here, and we are in for a fascinating matchup. It is the New England Patriots at home against the New York Jets. And yes, this ain't Madden 25. We don't got that bum Aaron Rodgers playing. We got that extra bum Zach Wilson against Bailey Zappi. Yep, exactly who you wanted to see. And we're gonna see who is more ass. We got Paulie Walnuts on the side of Bailey Zappi and the Patriots, and then we got SpongeBob SquarePants on the side of the New York Jets. I had a chance to talk to Paulie before the game. He told me, fuck everyone, it's about the family. And I can't help but agree with you there, Paulie. And then we had SpongeBob, and he was mighty excited about the matchup. Didn't seem that worried at all, and didn't really seem worried about a win or a loss. Just a really happy-go-lucky fella. And that's what we love out of a Bob. Is he more of a sponge or more of a Bob? Should I shave my head like Salah? Here we go. 87. Is that Uzuma? Who is? Oh, that's got to be Van Pelt right there. They got him in the game? Wow, there's Salah. He's not looking as handsome in the video game. He's not looking as handsome in the video game. Yep, let's get the kickoff going. We care not so much about the back of McGovern's jersey. Yep. Oh, and you got Jalen Reagor. Remember who he was picked in front of? Justin Jefferson. What a pick. What a pick. The Eagles seem to be doing fine, though, without Justin Jefferson. Oh, he brings it out of the end zone, and he stops quickly. Bailey Zappi coming out there, looking confident as ever. That's one thing I'll give Zappi, though. He's someone that will bring the juice. He doesn't play like he's Bailey Zappi. It's like when he goes out there, he doesn't know that he's Zappi. He thinks he's someone else. He thinks he's a better football player. And I like that attitude out of him. It's what we can all really aspire to be like. You might not show up like the person you want to be every day, but you could pretend to be that person every day. You're not going to feel your A game, but you could pretend to. Let's see what the first play. See, this is yep. Okay. That looked all too familiar. Patriots not running it on first down is crazy. Come on, boy. Where is he? We need to get him on here. Come on, boy. But, yeah, I mean, that's unlike Patriots are running it every first down, and yep, Bailey Zappi just threw it off the back of his O-lineman's head. Paulie, I hear him. He's getting furious back here. Now that looks more Patriots to me. Just stuff it up the middle for 2 yards. I will say, though, the new Patriots with Drake May, they're exciting. That's an exciting watch. I've been enjoying my Sundays now. We might lose, I'm not expecting to win, but we'll be okay with that. We're way better than what last year was. So infuriating. We would hate watching them every week. Oh, see, I like how Zappi threw a good ball there. I don't think that was a crisp route on that side. You got to give it up to Madden, too, with those graphics. I know C.J. Mosley, he's got that red hair in real life, and the fact that comes virtually, they take their jobs very seriously. Oh, God, that looked like a rough in the kicker. Paulie thinks so over here. Paulie, good call. Good call, buddy. Is that a fresh set of downs? Oh, new life for the Patriots. Hey, that's the best offense you can get right there. 15 cheap ones. 15 cheap ones. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different
Okay,
places,
never mind.
and the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in
I
this
should know
case,
the rule
that's
book a little
big
bit
play.
better, I guess. Running into the kicker, roughing the kicker. Is that rule been? Oh, it sure looked like Zach Wilson was coming out onto the field, but I was right the first time. Bailey Zappi, handoff. Oh, and the juke. See, that's a good piece of running right there. Jets fans, how do you feel about wasting so much talent on this team? I look at this defense and it's loaded with names. Quinlan Williams. Does anyone remember that interview when he first got drafted? He sneezed and he blessed himself. That's the making of a good player.
Second down, Zappi. Short pass caught by Henry, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
See, Jones, that is good play right there. That's this is a Quinton Williams, right? When it comes out of my mouth, SpongeBob says he's playing hard. I can hear him over here. We'll get those guys going soon. Jones, I like what you're doing there. Want to take over the 24-point total? I will allow that. I will allow that on this broadcast. Part of the Tony Murr broadcast is doing the Trump hands. You do the Trump hands, you turn into them. No, part of the Tony Murr broadcast is this is unlike other broadcasts. Gambling is encouraged. Swearing is encouraged. It will be moderated by YouTube. It will be taken down. We don't like that type of censorship. But I could swear. I can swear a little bit. I can make some off-color commentary. Who's taking the over? Who's taking the over? The Patriots are putting together a good drive over here. We might have to get Paulie on here soon. Paulie might be liking his pick. Pound that ass is what Paulie's saying. He's doing this with his wing tips.
Zappi gonna bootleg out. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry.
Jones, if no one's gonna take you, I'll take you. And now I'm gonna start getting pissed. You want the under? I got the over in this game. Over 24. Oh, we're gonna need 7 here. We're gonna need 7. Look left. Look Bourne. Look Bourne.
Here's Stevenson.
He's a hard guy to bring down, Stevenson. He's a good back. I like having him on the team. Jones, how'd you feel about that Ravens lost to the Steelers over the weekend? Steelers firmly in first place in the division. That was a horrible fake out of. Oh yeah, you gotta feed it back to Stevenson. Even I could see that. We need 7 here. We need 7. We'll get Paulie over here after this drive.
Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Say what you want about Zach Wilson. He's a cute guy. He's pretty cute. He's pretty cute.
Looking to throw, Zappi.
Bang! Zappy! Hunter Henry, too bad you couldn't do that on Sunday. Oh! Henry, I didn't know you had it like that. Is that the swing 'em loose? Is that from the That's My Boy? Let me swing these things loose? Is that touchdown dance? We'll be back with Paulie Walnuts.
Keep the ball away from them, but they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive.
When I tell you, SpongeBob, SpongeBob, I think you're on the wrong side of the ball, pal. You don't know how to pick them like Paulie does. Tone, you see that? I told him he didn't know how to pick him like Paulie does. This guy, he just doesn't even give a shit either. All he does is keep laughing. I don't know if I like him or I hate him, but it's a good pick with the Patriots. Good pick with the Patriots. Feeling good.
So after the this one away. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get
Guys, I won't tell Paulie, but who's have you seen Sopranos? I know most. I don't think most of the North Reading crew has seen The Sopranos. And if you have seen The Sopranos, who's your favorite character? I would say Paulie. Honestly, I hope he doesn't hear this, but he's great at first, and then turns so sour on me. He turns so sour.
Wilson leading the Jets up
Let me get it up to Tate right here. Oh, Zach Wilson's in the field. SpongeBob's laughing up a storm. That's a good check down right there. Another waste of talent in Breece Hall. How good would he be on almost every other team? It's such a shame. I saw Todd McShay talking about the future of the Jets. They fired their GM. How many people can you fire before it's just a shit show? Zach Wilson off the back foot. Who knew he had that in him? Zach Wilson off the back foot. To Conklin. Look at that hair out of Conky. Look at this. Is Zach Wilson good? He had a better winning percentage than Rodgers on the Jets. This poor guy. I mean, Salah's probably feeling relieved that he's out of there, honestly. This is going to be a run to the right.
At the 48-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for
We had a little football Sunday over here recently. It was a great time. What we were doing was pretend to put these on whenever we call something right. Pretend like you're playing coach. That was the exact time to throw him on right there. This is going to be a pass to Garrett Wilson in the flat.
On second down, Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson.
Me and Salah. Greg was right. I might just be Salah.
Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett.
When you call a game like this and you just, I'm seeing shit. I'm seeing shit.
Make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with
Jones, that under ain't looking good, pal. I think one more touchdown right here. We're in the clear. One more touchdown. This is a little bit more fun game. When this game was happening last year with Zach Wilson and Bailey Zappi, does anyone remember that Patriots game? That was one of the worst football games I've ever seen.
7-0 ball game. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Wilson back to take the snap.
Wilson
Drops back, looks strong. Throws it right over. Wilson looks good. I am falling in love with Zach Wilson right now. He stood strong in the pocket, delivered a dime. He was like your Uber Eats driver. 2 a.m. pizza that's not going to be eaten until the next morning. I'm still eating that. Let's be real. That pizza that you left out from Uber Eats the night before, you're still eating that. You're still eating that the next day. That was a wide open pass. You got to hit that. You got to hit that, Zach. SpongeBob ain't going to like that. SpongeBob ain't going to like that. So we're coming up on halftime here, folks. We're going to have a halftime interview with both Paulie, Walnuts, and SpongeBob. You're going to want to hear from these coaches. Come on, Jonesy. Get in the end. We need an end zone play. We need an end zone play. I can't help but think that Charlie says this to himself every Sunday. Oh my God, you throw that on 3rd and goal? You throw that one on 3rd and goal. Oh, that's terrible. Chuck, I think you could have gotten 2.5 right there. I can't tell who this is supposed to be. Is that Van Pelt? He wasn't on the team.
So Wilson runs off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg. Greg Zerline.
Greg the Leg. They call him that for ain't the reasons why you think you do. I'll tell you that much.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal.
Oh, that's great.
Defense will try to keep this.
They're a team worthy of getting gave up on.
You obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one.
Have you opened the NFL Fantasy app in that time either? I saw a quite the stinky performance from you this weekend, but I lost two.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Here we go, Rager. Oh, he gets blown up. 47. 47 is always a player. He doesn't really have the finesse. He doesn't have that tactical ability, but he'll blow up a motherfucker. A 47 is a guy that you want to watch out for. Oh, that, I don't know if this was number 47, but when the Jets were on Hard Knocks with Rex Ryan as a coach, and I think they were calling some guy the Terminator. He was a fullback and he was on special teams. Can anyone recall that player and what number he was? I think his last name was Connor, and he was number 38. Oh, right up the seams. That's classic Patriots. Double H down the seams. Are we gonna wanna call time? We might want to call time. We might want to call time. We may want to call time here.
Zappy looking to throw it on first down.
That's a great play. That's the first, then you call timeout. That recall is friggin' incredible. Meanwhile, I'm in a business meeting and someone will ask me a question, two questions in succession, and I won't remember the first one, but I'll remember John Connor from 2011. I'm not afraid to admit my shortcomings.
Here's Zappy.
Zappy, Quinn Williams. I mean, that's a guy I like. See? We need to drive and score right here. I'm finding myself rooting for the Pats right now. I do have that bet on the over, but I'm riding with Paulie Walnuts.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards.
We're going to need 12 yards. You don't run that ball. That's give up mode. That's how I know this is the Patriots of last year, because we do stupidest calls. We play it absolutely safe. That's infuriating. I can't live with that. So this is give up. Yep, run out the clock. You're on the 50-yard line. That's ridiculous. So that's halftime of the Jets-Patriots game. We got Patriots 7, Jets 3. Been a pretty even matchup. Seems like the teams have been able to move up and down the field pretty easily. So I'm going to bring in the guest coaches. I forgot to mention that they're coaching each of these ball clubs. So it's almost like they're playing with them as Madden. You can believe with me. It's a little bit of like the Santa Claus effect. Just believe to make it better for yourself. When was Christmas better? When you believed or when you found out? So, for all intents and purposes, not intensive purposes like people seem to think. So you see the tie? I am a scholar. So, these are the questions that I would like to ask both Paulie and Spongy. So, Paulie and Sponge, what do you hate about the other opponent? What's really bothering you about him? How do you feel about your team? And if you could be snacking on any given thing during a football game, not like, I'm not asking meal, I'm talking snack, what are you snacking? Paulie's coming.
Offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. Running game struggle.
I'll tell you what, Tom. I was pretty hurt by this kid over here, the sponge. Is he a sponge? Is he a bob? Is he a human? Is he a cleaning object? I don't know. Something about him really fucking pisses me off. How giggly this motherfucker is. Fuck him. Fuck him. What do I like from my team? I don't know. This Zappy kid can really sling it. I know a gunslinger when I seen one look like me back in the day, throwing to Sylvester Stallone down the street. Easy money. That's Zappy. And if I could snack on one thing, it's the Gabagool. Bring it a sponge.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work.
Well, Tony, I just so appreciate being on your stream. I really just having a lot of fun here. Paulie, he seems like a great guy. I have nothing bad to say about the guy. He is so amazing. He's coaching a great team. And my Jets, even though they are losing, they are just fighting. And that's something that I love to see. When I show up to the Krusty Krab, thank you, Carl. When I show up to the Krusty Krab, I want to make the best Krabby Patty for my customer. And it seems like the Jets, they want to make the best football team for their fans. So I really like this team. Trying to do this Spongebob. And if I could be snacking on one thing. If I could be snacking on one thing, it would be a delicious Krabby Patty, of course. Tony Murr, please take this over.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hall. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second.
And here we are. Here we are. I mean, those guys, they're a couple special cats. They're a couple special cats. I think we're missing Zach Wilson. thinks he's primetime Fred Taylor, tucking it into the left arm, going for extra yardage. That ain't gonna happen, Zachy. Zachy versus Zappy, that ain't gonna happen, Zachy. But Zachy's got a little bit of Zappy in him, where he'll step on the field and think he's someone that he isn't. And you gotta appreciate that, because it leads to hilarity. When he thinks he can make throws and tuck it in and looking like Marshall Faulk, that ain't gonna happen. Oh, see, that's a good throw. That's a good stop before the first down, though. That's a good stop before the first down. Zach Wilson. Jones, I think that under 24, I mean, the live line's probably 20. Live line's probably 20 and a half. Come on. What are we running? That's a good play. They had about everyone open. That was a horrible defense from the Patriots. Everyone was open right in the middle of the field. Horrible defense.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third.
The Jets look inspired. Was it Salah? Why would you ever get rid of Salah? That's like the Jets getting rid of Salah is like if you went to a restaurant and you got an overcooked steak and you blamed the waitress. That's what it was like, the Jets firing Salah.
Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play.
If you guys played quarterback, what would your number be? What's one of the best quarterback numbers? I think the amount of good players that have been number 12 makes you feel like that's the best quarterback number. I'd personally go 7. I'd go 7 if I was a quarterback. Shout out Vinny Testaverde, fellow Italian. You don't see many Italians tossing the rock. Paulie's been complaining about that. Not enough Italian. 11 for 15 for 112. Zach Wilson's playing inspired. I wonder if he got into the Broncos this year. Oh, also, did you see that video of it was Zach Wilson, Bo Nix, and Stidham, the Broncos' current quarterback room, and all their 3 girlfriends were asking them questions to see like if they would know girly questions or not. The camera was pointed at the wrong way. The camera was pointed at the 3 guys, where everyone was curious what these guys' girlfriends could possibly look like. I think we could put our imagination to it, but also, what's the likelihood that they're all terrible? Just terrible people. I think high. I don't want to assume, but I think we can. That's short. That's short, but the Jets are driving. They can milk this clock a little bit. This could be an OT game. If I'm the Jets, I'm playing for nothing. Even though this Madden game is for nothing, you're still playing for nothing. You go for 2. JJ from last week. Shout out JJ. I hope he's watching. Wow, he just walked in. That was like a Sunday morning stroll the way he walked in. Oh, that looked like oh my God. That looked like the Patriots celebration from a couple weeks ago. They threw a touchdown and Van Pelt and Mayo did a little kick to each other. A little kick. You ever see head coaches do anything other than high five? They did a little kick. They had a little handshake planned out. Oh, it made me sick. It made me sick. We got. Oh wait. I thought it was 10. I thought it was the Patriots already had 10. Jets are in the lead. Okay, now that minus 2.5 makes a little bit more sense. Glued in the game, I am. I'm glued in. Also, whenever you wear a tie, how often are you going like this with it? I will say, this is quite the knot. You want to take a look at this knot up close? That's quite the knot right there. I don't know if any of you have been to a wedding with me. You've seen this coat. I think I might need some new coat play next year. Not cold play. Some new coat play next year. Let me get myself a new suit. Zappy and the Patriots. They can pull this one out right here. They can pull this one out right here. There, but drive to win the game. A drive to win the game.
Zappy now on 1st and 10.
That's a first. That's Zappy. He's not afraid to sling it. He's not afraid to sling it. He'll have some heroic moments out there. He did last year. Is he on a team this year? Is he on a team? Zappy, throw it in nice.
It's been tough sledding for him here the entire second half.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Home team has trouble with. I don't know if you saw that little tip right there. Home team has trouble with coverage. I don't know.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by the line.
That was so classic Patriots from last year. Even this year. Have a chance to win the game, you throw a pick. That was a lollipop of a throw. That was like your friend's kids are selling lemonade down the street for 25 cents a cup. That was easy pickings. That was easy. You would feel guilty not getting that lemonade. You would feel guilty if you did not pick that off. I mean, they still got a chance. They got to. This is gonna be a run to the left.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought
They bring in
nice
Abakinda? Abanikanda? From the Black Panthers?
Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now.
All right, if the smart play was to let them get a first and then you redo everything, you're not going to stop them on 2nd and inches.
He's going to get it again.
There goes the game, Patriots. There goes the game. Paulie's motherfucking over there. He's fucking pissed. Nickel ain't stop it. We don't got Warren Moon in this game. We have quite the opposite. We got Zach Wilson. And Ryan, I ain't playing. I'm like Birdman and Lil Wayne right now. They used to simulate Madden games and bet 10 grand on it. That's fun. We'll do that next time. Oh my God. What a sieve. Oh my God. Is there a penny defense? Is there a penny defense?
Just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That went by a little too quick. To see a game. Need a little bit more time. I think 5 minutes could play next time. I can't believe the Patriots, how they crumbled here. They absolutely crumbled.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Get after him.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he will have a Jets first down. And
Smug Douglas, we might need your services next week. We had 2 bailouts. Before the stream today, within an hour of it starting. We had 2 bailouts. That's the type of things that Tony Murr doesn't need. Tea time doesn't need. The tea timers don't need. We made do. We called up Spongebob and Paulie Walnuts, but how often are they going to be around? Both at the same time. Jets bleeding the clock. Smug Doug, we need you next week, pal. It's a formal invitation right on the show. Jones is cashing in his under as we speak. Jones, I'll send you a $5. If you followed my bets from this past weekend, there it is. You saw it. YouTube saw it. Lock it in. Here he is, Smug Douglas. Can't wait for the crowd to see him. He's quite the show pony. And that's a game. That's a game.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet.
Man, Bell throwing the clipboard.
They got enough points to get the job done. At the end of the day, that's all.
Van Pelt throwing the clipboard. That's a little unprecedented. Paulie Walnuts takes the L. We'll grab them one last time. We'll close it down.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
What the fuck, Tone? Personally, I'm really hurt by this. You're up big. You're up 7-0. You think you have the world by the balls. And then Lady Luck comes by and snatches him up. That's unbelievable. Fuck this guy. Fuck SpongeBob. I'm coming to your fucking house. Where's your mother sleep at? Paulie, I don't know why that guy's so mad. SpongeBob, he just wants to win. I just want to win. But I want all players to have a good time doing it. This sounds like more of Pinocchio from Shrek. SpongeBob is a little bit more like this. He's a little more nasally. But SpongeBob, he just wants everyone to win. He wants everyone to have a good time. I don't want Paulie's so mad at me. Paulie's so mad at me. It's merely a game, Paulie. You don't have to get so mad. And there we have it. That's another episode of Tea Time. This is where it's at. This is the nuts and bolts of why everyone wanted to do this in the first place. Tony Murr broadcast. Expect it. I got a couple people in the arsenal. Just don't fail me. I had people ready to go tonight. They failed me. Had to call in the special reserves. I don't think you're going to get SpongeBob and Paulie Walnuts in the same place together at once again. So this is the direction that we're going with. I appreciate those who came. I appreciate those who are ready to go at 9 o'clock. Go tell your friends. They say, hey, what are you doing on Tuesday night? Watching the Celtics? Fuck no. Picking your nose? Probably. Picking your ass? Yeah. You're probably going to be doing that too. But the thing is, you can pick your nose and your ass and watch Tea Time. And that's how I want you. Salute.